try that again. Oh, Johnny, Mary Claire, Lulu, Jean, Kevin, Jeff, Patty, Nancy, Rod. Shadows growing longer, lights growing dim, supper's on the table, everybody come in. I've been playing at the river and I'm tired to the bone when she's calling all the children home. Home to the table in the big black pot, everybody's got enough though we ain't got a lot. No one is forgotten, no one is alone, and we're calling all the children home. Oh, everybody's sitting in everybody's place, got their fresh scrubbed fingers and their fresh scrubbed face. Gets quiet just a minute while sister says a grace, like she's calling all the children home. Home to the table in the big black pot, everybody's got enough though we ain't got a lot. No one is forgotten, no one is alone, and we're calling all the children home. I can hear her voice in the middle of a crowd. It was never too late, it was never too loud. Smelled just like home by the time we hit the door. There was always just enough, there was always room for more. So out in the desert, down by the sea, hear her voice calling Ollie, Ollie and free. From the city to the forest where the wild beasts roam, we're calling all the children home. Home to the table, home to the feast, where the last are the first, the greatest are the least. The rich will envy what the poor have got. Everybody's got enough, though we ain't got a lot. No one is forgotten, no one is alone. We're calling all the children home. Home to the table in a big black pot, everybody's got enough, though we ain't got a lot. No one is forgotten, no one is alone. From the shacks of Somalia to the ice of Nome, from Baghdad city to the streets of Rome, we're calling all the children home. Oh, Moisha, Isabel, Sifokin, Hamid, Mikael, Red Hawk, Tim, Johnny, Mary Claire, Lulu, Jean, Kevin, Jeff, Patty, Nancy, Rod. Thank you.
Very good.
This is an auto harp. It has been an American folk instrument for about 125, 130 years now. It was invented in Germany, but was brought to the United States in the late 1800s. And my research tells me that in 1900 there were more auto harps sold in the United States than guitars. So at one time it was an extremely popular parlor instrument, so folks could make their own music at home. And then eventually, of course, the guitar supplanted it. But there is a fairly rabid auto harp community nationwide of about, I think I'm one of 1,000. Which is pretty good in a country of 300 million. Lovely instruments, lots of fun to play. Here's an old blues song. Well, I want somebody to tell me, answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me, what is the soul of a man? I'm going to ask the question, answer if you can. Anybody here, can you tell me, yeah, what is the soul of a man? I've I've traveled to distant countries, I've wandered into foreign lands. Ain't found nobody to tell me, yeah, what is the soul of a man? I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. Yeah, I want somebody to tell me, what is the soul of a man? I've crossed the barren desert, I've crawled down in the sand. Then a still small voice that told me, stand up and walk like a man. I've climbed the highest mountains, seen as far as I could see. And a sudden storm started raging, it knocked me back down to my knees. Yeah, I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. Yeah, I want somebody to tell me, what is the soul of a man? Well, I read my Bible often, I try to read it right, near as I can understand it. We're all a burning light. I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. Yeah, I want somebody to tell me. Yeah, what is the soul of a man? Jesus was down at the temple, all the people stood there amazed. He was teaching the lawyers, the doctors, how to raise a man from his grave. Yeah, I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me, what is the soul